What if I asked you to find 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 2? And you should probably say this is easy, because this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 3 minus 2, which is 2 to the power of 1, which is equal to 2. Now what if I asked you instead to find 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 5? And this should be 2 to the power of 3 minus 5, which is equal to 2 to the power of negative 2. And in this video, we're going to figure out what this negative exponent means. So what is another way to write 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 5? Well, we can write it as 2 to the power of 3 over 2 to the power of 5. And now we're going to expand this out. And when we do, we get 2 times 2 times 2 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? And now if we cancel out all these 2's, we get 1 over 2 times 2, which is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 2. So in other words, our expression 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 5 is equivalent to 2 to the power of negative 2 and is equivalent to 1 over 2 to the power of 2. So 2 to the power of negative 2 is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 2. Which means that when we have a negative exponent, we take the reciprocal of the positive exponent. So for example, let's say I had 3 to the power of negative 4. Well, we could express this as 3 divided by 3 to the power of 5, right? Or something similar, because this would give us 3 over to the power of 1 minus 5, which is 3 to the power of negative 4. And also, we can also express this as 3 over 3 to the power of 5, which is the same thing as 3 over 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. We get rid of these two, and we get 1 over 3 to the power of 4. So 3 to the power of negative 4 is equal to 1 over 3 to the power of 4. And of course, this is equal to 1 over 81. So basically, let's do another example, 5 to the power of negative 3. So when we see this negative 3, we think to take the reciprocal of the positive of 5 to the power of positive 3, which is 1 over 125. Let's do 7 over to the power of negative 2. Yet again, we remember when we look at this negative sign right here, to take the reciprocal. So we get the reciprocal of 7 over 2, which is 1 over 7 to the power of 2, which is equal to 1 over 49. Let's do one last example, 9 to the power of negative 3. Now again, we look at this negative sign right here, and we think we have to take the reciprocal of 9 to the power of 3. Which is 1 over 729.